Hello my friends and welcome to another pick a card reading. I hope you're all doing really well. This is a reading with a message that you need to hear kind of right now, but it's just something that's meant to find you at this time. So there's 3 piles to choose from as normal. Pile 1 is this beautiful yellow calcite. I keep on saying yellow calcite. It's yellow fluorite actually. It's a beautiful piece of yellow fluorite. Don't know if you can see that all glistening on the back as well, but it's gorgeous. Yellow fluorite for pile 1. A message you need to hear. Pile 2, this beautiful blue fluorite. Pile 3, this gorgeous pink rose quartz. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can, of course, choose more than one pile, as always. Timestamps will be in the description box below, my friends, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Pile 1, hello and welcome to your reading. So you chose this really cute, I really like this yellow fluorite. There's something very interesting about this fluorite. I usually use it when I need to study. So there may be something that you need to look closer at. You need to analyze it a little bit better. There needs more of a investigative approach. I feel that I used this a lot when I was doing my dissertation. So, like, you need to pay careful attention and do your research about something. Let's have a look at what this card is saying. Sun and Mars. Okay, now, even though this video is timeless, the time of when it's being told is significant in terms of, like, in terms of the message. Mars is currently retrograde at the moment, so there is this time for you. I feel that for you to make a decision, judgment, action, some kind of initiation, you have to make sure that you research it fully, because this is going to make a massive impact. Whatever it is that you're deciding to do, it's going to be really immense, intense, full on, because Mars doesn't mess around. It has exactly, Mars is the drive in our planetary system. It is the symbol of drive. It's the reason why I have it on my middle finger on my right hand, because that's the strongest finger on this hand. And it's really interesting. I see, like, a lot of people, when I'm pressing a button or something, people do notice it, that it's on that hand, and it's there for a reason, because it's about this sense of driving forward and about being this kind of like real force. And that's why it's really important for you to to look at every angle and to be really meticulous in your approach, so that when you do step with that foot forward, that you know and are completely confident. And I think that's the main thing about this. It's the fact that you are super confident about the foot that you're putting forward in this decision or wherever you're going. So whatever you're deciding to do, but there's a major decision that's happening, and it's going to also show you who you are. It's going to show others who you are as well. It's got to be within the full kind of integrity of your values, whatever decision that you're going ahead to make, whatever you're choosing to do. It's interesting because, nothing here is telling me that there's a choice, but something I'm sensing that is a choice here. Let's have a look, because why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling that there's a choice, or there's something that you feel very strongly about and you want to put your foot forward with it, but there's something it's like you need to, it's like you're putting forward a document and you have to make sure that it's checked properly. You have to make sure that it's following everything that it needs to. It's like it's got all of the, like everything is covered. The I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords. Okay, well, I mean, you know, we've got like a symbol of regret here. I'm going to place that there because then I can pop that up there. But actually, no, I'm going to pop that. We usually do it crowning the reading, don't we? So we're going to do that. It's just because this one's a little bit big. Complaining about size, that's never a thing, isn't it? And it's really interesting, like, you know, with Mars and also with, so this is a big decision, it feels like. It feels like it's a big thing. And there's a tendency to have a bit of drama around it as well. So, you know, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords reversed. We've got the Six of Cups. And then we've also got the King of Pentacles. Okay, right. So, I think you've really got to ask yourself about the reasons of why you're doing this thing. You know, is it because of nostalgia? Because it feels like it. 2 sixes as well. And the King of Pentacles. And it may be there could be a slight addiction to the feeling of wanting to get that nostalgia back. For some of you, you may be pushing something forward that necessarily may not be that great. That might not be something that you want to hear, but this is a message that's meant to find you. It feels like that basically, I don't know, it feels like rebound energy, if I'm honest. It feels like there's something that you want to retrieve in terms of a sensation. You want to feel something again. And the King of Pentacles reversed is telling me about going the wrong way of doing it. It means that you're kind of, I don't know, the King of Pentacles is a lesser version of the devil for me. So, you know, it's like, I'm not, the King of Pentacles upright would be the king of his castle, would have all of his like possessions in check. He would be the richest out of the kings probably, or he would be the one that would value his estates and his belongings and his material wealth more so than the other kings in a way. Or he would be the king of material things. Reversed, it would be somebody like, if you want to go to the extreme, it would be like a cartel manager or something like that. Somebody who manages a cartel, or on the flip side of that, it could be somebody who is a bad CEO of a business and maybe has lost their way a bit in terms of like managing something. And they have managed to amass something. They may have got some kind of reward. And there is a forced nature about it as well. Yeah, because Mars likes to impose. Mars is not... Mars is, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to just go and do what I want to do. And particularly when you've got Sun there as well. The Sun is almost like the burning... like... thumbs up to say, yeah, go for it. And because we've got Sun in Scorpio here with the Six of Cups, there's a deep connection with attachment here. Six of Swords is, you know, yes, you do want to walk away from something, but it's almost like you can't walk away because, you know, you've gone to the excess of the Ten of Swords, which is this real grief of a situation of something not coming to pass. And then it's almost like you're trying to retrieve it. It's a little bit like not accepting a sense of grief about something. Let's go deeper. Not gonna lie, this is a bit of a tough message, Par 1. Okay, so Six of Cups is the Lovers. Six of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess. The Six of Coins is, the Eight of Coins is clarifying The Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah, this is definitely something to do with work, I think. Either work or... Oh, shit. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, we've got the King of Wands. We've got 2 kings here. And then we've also got the 8 of Chalices. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, definitely unable to walk away from this. This is really interesting as well, because I always liken this card to the Little Mermaid. I don't know why. And I've just been reading The Little Mermaid, actually. The original one by Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, there's this rekindling. I don't know. There may be somebody that's actually like, maybe you're trying to impress someone. Maybe you're trying to impress someone, trying to like recapture some kind of, maybe you let someone down and you're trying to like, you're trying to make up for it. Because, you know, this would say to me that like the work hasn't turned out as well as you thought it would do, and then there hasn't been a response. So it's been kind of like there's been some rethinking. So in order to romanticize and to come back and to win people over, there's been this thing of like, right, okay, I need to try something new. And maybe that's why there's this kind of like energy of King of Wands energy. So I'm going to go impulsive. Now, I will say, because the King of Wands is upright, there is a good possibility that this might be a good thing, like in terms of you going forward. Let's have a look at what the numbers say. Compassion. Okay, that makes sense. And then we've also got some gem energy as well. Okay, clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Right, okay, your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So... okay, so coming back to the energy of the yellow fluorite, if you are going to make a decision about something, if you're going to go ahead at 99, okay, 99 equates to 8, 18 equates to 9, so, you know, I feel like, you know, there's almost like an impulsivity to kind of do something because... you know, you feel like you have to do something, right? You feel like something has to be done. Maybe you fucked up before, or maybe something had happened and now it's like, right, I've got to do something in order to make up for it. Do you really? I do think that, you know, there is stuff to gain from you being able to make a decision to do things. But I do also think that it will be good for you to maybe take a pause and really think about what it is that you want to do next, and act with a kingly way, but with all the power, you know, rather than acting in an irrational way with all the power. I hope that makes sense, because kings have compassion. The emperor is a compassionate person, even though the emperor has managed to embody the sense of compassion in a good way. And this is something that needs to be considered in the making of this decision. So, yeah. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, it does look pretty balanced. It just looks like there's a little bit of a small bit of irrationality, or not even that. It's just like a small question mark to say, hang on. Can we just take a look at why we're doing this? Can we just take a look at what's the real reasoning behind this? Because if it's coming from any place of hurt, we need to reconsider this. We need to really understand this. If this is to do with the fact that you feel that you failed in some perspective or in some context, then maybe you need to just hang on and wait until you don't feel like that. Come from a place of compassion, of love, of understanding. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. Understand that it's okay for you to feel like this. And just sit within that energy and let it be. Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. Please do press that notification bell. Put it on all, because then you will get notified of my readings. But thank you so much for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whenever your day, whenever you're choosing to watch this. And do remember that honesty is always key. Bye. Pile 2, hello and welcome to your reading. So you chose this blue kyanite, and the blue kyanite here, isn't it amazing? So blue kyanite is the stone of truth. There's some kind of clarity that is being achieved here. Let's have a look. A message you need to hear. Venus and Pluto. Okay, there's some kind of transformation concerning love. Interesting, we've got like blue and gold here, so something very regal is happening. Deep senses of transformation. Maybe it's a relationship that you have been in, or like it could be a relationship that you've been in, and the relationship doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic, it could be with your family, but there is something about this transformation within love, and it could be within the love with yourself, the love with other people. I will say that we're coming up to, and I know that this is a timeless reading, but the time of when I'm doing this reading does exude the energy of the time I'm, within the reading. So right now we're in the lead up to the moon being in, I think it's in Cancer, the full moon in Cancer. And at the moment that's about our generational trauma, generational cuts and ties, being able to handle that. I'm reading it in the month of January as well, the beginning of 2025. So there's something about how you're learning to love again that's going on. 36. God, I didn't notice the number with the other card, but we've got 36, which is number 9. Again, like with the other card, the other pile, sorry, it was a closing of the energy, like a closing time, number 9. You're almost at the end and almost at the beginning of a new cycle. The end of one cycle and the beginning of the next. What message does my pile 2 need to know? Dear Spirit, what message does my pile 2 need to know? A message that my pile 2 needs to know. Okay. Interesting. 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, the 5 of Wands. Okay. Lots of thinking going on. Right, okay. Some of you may find that your drive or desire has not been as strong as it has been previously. And that's going to change. So interesting. Look, kyanite, which is blue. We've got blue, gold, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, blue, gold, gold. This is really interesting. And so Archangel Michael and also Sunday, they may be important days and angels for you to maybe look at. Sunday. There's a deep sense of sorrow and pride that was hurt previously. I don't know. Again, it's similar to like pile 1 in a way. There feels like a big rejection here. A rejection. I feel like you're a little bit more along the road than pile 1. But, you're kind of getting over it now. And this 1 sword here reminds me a little bit of the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands is reversed, so this means it's a no, whatever the issue was. I feel like there was a no, a clear no. And I think you're starting to realize that a no is actually a opportunity for you. Interesting how we go from the 5 to the 6. 5 of Wands is this sense of conflict, and usually it would involve other people, but it's so interesting because in this deck she's on her own, or this fairy is on their own, and they look like they're going through some kind of internal conflict. off the ground. So it just feels like this is kind of, in a way, something that you're battling with by yourself. It's not something that is with other people. And I do feel like it's a mindset in a way, because I think you're working out how to transform in a way that you love yourself more. And I think the message here is that this is confirmation that if you have been doing work to do this, it's happening. Because I don't know if you're fully aware of whether or not it's happening or not. I think you might be thinking it's not working. But yeah, it is. For sure. This is confirmation pile. Oh, God. The card turned up like that. Wow, the Tower. I love this Tower card so much. It's so good. Yep, this will always be one of my favourite decks. I don't care. Oh, the White Fly Tarot. Absolutely love it. Okay, right. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. The King of Cups reversed. The Five of Swords reversed, which always looks to me like the 7 in this deck. Interesting. 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay, 2 messages. I feel like, you know, you're realizing that you are going to have to do some work, or you have realized that this is not interesting. I don't usually look at I haven't looked at the bottom card for a long time, but I felt to then. Like, I feel that this has been a big shift in the respect of, I feel like something, for example, like in family dynamics. So maybe you know, you had some problems with family or whatever, and you're realizing that you need to change your mindset in order to deal with them next time that you're around them. And it's been quite a hard slog, but you've actually gotten over the pain quite a bit, and you're realizing that the only way for you to move through this is for you to do this on your own. People are not stable within their emotions, and neither are you. I think it's been very difficult for you to stabilize your emotions, which is probably why the 5 of Wands is appearing like that. But I don't think it's too big a deal, because I think that you've already, as I said, like I think you've gone along the path so much further than you realize. The 6 of Swords and 5 of Swords is a perfect transition, particularly with it being reversed, because it means to me that you actually have moved. Yeah, I feel like you've moved a lot further than you think you have. You've actually, the work that you've put in has actually paid off. We've got Aqua Aura, healthy communications and relationships, which is what I was talking about. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive. I'll just hold it up to you. Aqua Aura, heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication can help you understand and to be understood. So yeah, like, I mean, it could be to do with like family. So say, for example, you know, like, we've just come out of the holiday season, and as I said, I know this is a timeless reading, but sometimes, you know, you might find this reading after you've gone to a wedding or something, and you've been to some kind of family event and things are quite intense. This is the thing that's kind of coming to me. It could also be at work, because we've got the King of because we don't have many cups here, we just have the King of Cups, and to me that is almost like when the emotions get in the way. So this could be about anything. This could be about school, could be about work, it could be about something, but there's something about you evolving in that sense so that you manage your emotions better. And it's not even really, it's a bit of that, but it's more so about the way you approach things that you love, you know, because it's Venus. So it's about how you see things with a sense of beauty. What is attractive to you these days? What is it that you would like to see? Maybe you were in some kind of family dynamic where you wanted a particular outcome, but now you're starting to understand, actually, I'd rather this, because this is the kind of person I am now. So now I'm moving into this space. Aqua Aura is deeply transformative as well. And may I just say, Aqua Aura is also blue and gold. This is quite serendipitous, actually, to be fair. So, you know, it's that hot, and Aqua Aura is gold fused with clear quartz, and then it becomes that beautiful bluey gold. So with the luminescence, with the like the kind of opalescence. So there's something about you transforming into something that helps you to see different facets of possibilities of love within a situation that may not have shown it previously. Wow. This is to definitely, if this is not to do with family, I don't know what is. I mean, I've been mentioning that, and we've got domestic harmony. 10, 46 equates to 10. So, you know, big transformational kind of work going on here, which is achieved with a sense of clarity, with that blue kyanite. A message you need to hear. Pile 2, that was pretty mind-blowing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. Do hit the bell icon. If you do like the video, that helps the algorithm to boost it up a bit and help me to get more views on the video so that people can see it, because the main thing is about this message getting out to the people who need to see it. But if you liked it, that's more important. Like, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then don't, you know. But anyway, have a wonderful morning, evening, night, or day. And I love you all whenever you're choosing to watch this. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you so much for being with me. Just give you all a big hug. And you got this. And remember that honesty is always key. Lots of love. My wonderful Part 3s, hello and welcome to your reading. So you chose this gorgeous heart. This heart of quartz, of rose quartz. The heart wants to tell you something. Because I'm like, you want to tell me something. The heart wants to tell me something, but it's cold, so it needs to be warmed up. You need to warm your heart, Pile 3s. You need to allow yourself the warmth in order to stimulate something. Because the heart is so big, it needs that. That's what I always thought about this heart. It's a big, beautiful heart that was gifted to me at a very important time in my life. And there's something about your heart swelling. So you may have been through some kind of pain, some kind of trauma, and the heart is swollen. So you need to give it time to not just heal, but to warm up so that it can give you the message it needs to. Let's see what this card has to say. Wow, Mercury Chiron. I do love it when this correlates, you know. I'd say about 90% of the time it does. Interesting how I'm getting those feelings, actually, because, you know, my tarot teacher used to joke with me. And I don't know, for those of you who know about the Harry Potter universe, he always used to joke and say that I was a squib. He used to say I was a squib, which means that it's somebody who's born into a family of magic, but actually can't do any magic. And that was probably one of the most painful things that he could have said to me. This is my tarot teacher. He was a friend as well, and he is a friend. Albeit not a very close one anymore, but, you know, it's just, you know, just one of those things he used to say to me. And it's interesting because we've got Mercury, which is communication, and then we've also got Chiron, which is the wounded healer. So, and what I got from this stone is that there was pain, but it's almost like I'm still going to hold. I have all this love to give, but I still have warmth, courage, and love to give. So that's what you need to hear right now. And those words really are painful. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Like, even me saying them, it was painful for him to say that. And it's interesting, like, you know, karma came to him in a way that I've never envisaged it before. But seeing him taught me a valuable lesson in how you have to be really careful with what you say and how you influence people. So that might be something as well. Because the way that we talk to ourselves sometimes are not really our true words. They're really the words of the negative words that people have said to us, and we've taken it on like they are the words that we're supposed to say to ourselves. And actually it's just bullshit. But we've conditioned ourselves for such a long time to say it that we end up believing the bullshit. Page of Pentacles. I'd go as far. Yep, Knight of Swords. Okay, yep. I'd go as far as like not saying the right things to yourself, to be honest with you. Page of Pentacles is a disloyalty to oneself. And not being able to be true to oneself. Knight of Swords is maybe not going as far forward. I would go as far to say, pile 3, is that there's a part of you that doesn't believe in your ability. We've got 3 Pentacle cards here, 2 of them Court, we've got 3 Quartz cards. I don't know if there's been like, and we've got like, well, this is the lesser female, to be fair, but Page, Knight and King. Thank God the King is upright, because then that says to me that there is somebody in you that is believing in you. And this is the energy that you need to draw upon in order to believe that you have this under control. There's an illusion here. There's an illusion of like having to keep things together. And the way you do this is by not speaking out, by not being your true self. When actually, and we've got number 7 here, 25, when actually the most important thing for you is to move into your kingly form, into your true sense of self. Really interesting. Talk to me more about this Page of Pentacles and this Knight of Swords, please. It could be that siblings, partners, people around you have been naysaying you, putting you into a position where you feel that you are undermined. And actually, I'll be honest with you, I don't even think that you feel undermined, but I think that you are being so. You may not even see it. But I think that somebody's projecting their own kind of shit onto you, pile 3. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles, and then we've got the 10 of Swords reversed. We've got the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Page of Wands reversed. These pages, don't like these pages reversed. And then we've got the 4 of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. This could be a job situation where you feel that you are being like, you just don't feel like you're fulfilling your potential, and it's because of this energy that's around you. Oh my God, it's about you stepping into your power. So part 3, there's something about, I don't know what it is, like why, it feels like you're keeping the heart cold in order to make sure that you don't step into your power. And if you don't, then that means you keep yourself in a safe position. That's what it feels like. 10 of Swords reversed. You kind of can see the situation for what it is. And I wouldn't be surprised if this kind of page is almost showing you the situation is just not that great. But then you've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is that desire to come forward and actually take action. But then the Page of Wands is reversed. I don't know, there's this like lack of trust in yourself, lack of trust in your ideas, in what you bring to the table. And then you've got the Four of Wands, which is this is supposed to be a happy card. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like you're functioning. This could also be like a relationship. So it could be a relationship that, you know, you just want to keep the peace. And you feel like you don't have power. But actually you do. You have more power than you realize. And then you've got the moon. You've got the moon upright. And then the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a call to action in a way. This is a call to you figuring out whether or not you're going to take action. Are you going to do it? Are you going to let these people or these energies around you do that to you? Your intuition is calling you. This is a master number. You are a lot further ahead than you think you are, pile 3. Tiger's eye, self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Really powerful messages. If you are attracted to any of the other readings, go and just check them out because they're short. That's really powerful. This is not just a simple like believe in yourself. This is like you have got energies around you that are purposefully trying to put you down. It's not malicious. None of this is malicious. Okay? None of this is black magic or anything like that. Nothing like that. This is just people who just, this ego. It's like you working in a fast food restaurant when you know that you really want to go in and make jewelry. Like you want to work with gold and you want to go and make jewelry, but yet you're working in a fast food restaurant and you're able to get fast food, or there's perks of a job, like you're in or you're working in a jewelry shop, but really you're working for a company, but really you want to, that's a better analogy rather than a fast food shop, but then you want to you want to make your own jewelry and you want to deal with like amazing stones and crystals and you want to work with high-end brands and, well, not even brands, but you want to create your own brand, but yet you're with these yes, they're not even yes men, they're just little people, and this is something to do with deep wounding from the past. Interesting, really interesting. But this reading is for you to just be aware. Because the reading is what is like, a message you need to hear. And that can start the ball rolling for what you need to do next. So I hope it helps. Pile 3, thank you for your time, your attention. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment if you wish to share. It's always a pleasure reading for you. You are amazing. I love you. Big hugs. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whenever you're choosing to watch this all day. And remember that honesty is always key. Bye.